So does Donald Trump like the KKK, or does he just want the votes?
He
Speak into the mic.
No.
I think he wants the votes. I think it's both.
He wants the votes. That's all he wants.
He wants the votes, yeah. But the thing is, I'm not surprised by anything he's saying.
Let me know when you're ready.
I like that a lot. What do you think?
This is Spartan 117, Master Chief,
And Cortana.
and you're checking out Wollie Mopped Gaming. Chief out.
What's up, Wollie Mopped Gaming, episode number 68?
This is 69.
Yeah.
I thought we were on 70.
Nah, we're on 68,
Wow.
which means next episode we get it even. Anyways, we have a full house today. Red K, myself. Introduce yourself, everybody else.
King Legacy is finally here again.
Whoa,
Oh my God.
Whoa, wow.
Was that?
He likes 68
He won't be here for 69.
because he's a selfish bastard.
I don't like feeding the poor.
he only likes 68s, not 69s. You fucker.
That was my football number 2.
68?
Yeah.
Because you're selfish.
Yeah, I want to be. I don't want to share with the hood.
I was referring to the sexual act of
I know, but I'm saying I don't wanna
conolingus
share-
with
I
both.
don't want to share with nobody.
He likes to suck a lot of dick.
Why would you share? Why would you share? It's not sharing. It's the same time. It's a different thing.
I don't like doing it. Why are you doing this anyway?
He would have to be on the bottom, because just imagine him on the top.
I should have stayed home.
There would be no bitch left. Anyways,
I should have stayed home. I would have been happier home. Really
speaking of people who can finger girls and kill them, Tony P on the show today.
What's poppin'?
I think the brothers can do it just in general. One has long fingers, one has thick fingers.
I got a girl.
So we've been playing. So this
Wait, no introduction. I didn't introduce myself. Damn, just fucking
Come
skip.
on, you can't.
Everybody fucking forgets.
They know who y'all
flip
are already.
tables.
Come on,
Super
come on. You
Jesus.
can't. Come on.
Jesus Sentai.
How do you forget the loneliest of the wolves?
Hey, bleep
How do
that
you
out, because
forget?
I don't want anybody to steal
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
No, nobody's gonna fucking steal that shit. So bleep that shit out.
Just gonna Google it.
Hmm?
They're gonna Google it.
Oh no.
Hey, go ahead.
No.
Yeah.
I want me to create it first. Lone Wolf is here.
The loneliest.
The loneliest of the wolves.
The loneliest wolf. That's my name on SF.
We haven't did anything last week. We just played some games. Hope you guys enjoyed the Street Fighter awfulness that was day one.
Awfulness.
Even though we did get those winning streaks going after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, the saltiness. I think
I was not salty.
Shh, can we play the tape back?
I was focused, and how I focus is by getting slightly upset. You just don't understand my method.
He was like, we were about to say, Will was like, when I lose, it was like just his anger, like being like Hulk, like he's just like, you gotta check it out. It's on YouTube right now. Go check it out. But Street Fighter 5, it's out. It's been out. The net code has been running a little bit better. We can talk about that.
Don't talk about fucking net code, man.
We're talking about a different game. We're talking about a different game.
I'm still scared of Ed Boon coming in here and kicking our chest.
Bitches, get over here.
I say nothing.
But yeah, so Street Fighter 5 is out. We've all been playing it. I would love to get Tony and Legacy. What you guys? Me and Will already said we liked it. It's the most fair Street Fighter game I've ever played, which makes me upset. It's everybody's got everybody. There's no character yet besides Laura.
That underboob shirt. That underboob. I'm sorry, that underboob shirt caught me off guard when I first saw
You
it.
could find like 80 Lauras in Brazil. Literally, that's how they look. That's how they look.
Yeah.
It's no exaggeration. It wasn't drawn like that's how the Brazil.
That's
Anyways,
realistic.
so like,
Hey, personally, I think we need to go to Brazil. I'm just saying.
everybody goes to Brazil, so they never come back. They say I go to Brazil,
Well,
so
hey,
I never
hey.
come back.
That's if you have money.
I mean, of course you have money compared to people in Brazil.
Point
No
to
offense to the Brazilians out there.
The favelas are scary.
Yes. But shout out to Patrice O'Neal when he talked about how you gotta talk about. You see that? We'll talk about it in the Answers podcast. But anyways, what are you guys thinking about Street Fighter 5? How you liking it? Not liking it? What are your gripes on it? What's up?
You want to go first?
We have our first Wollie Mopped Up gaming tournament on Sunday, so we're gonna be playing a lot of Street Fighter 5.
every Street Fighter game I always had trouble learning characters' moves, and it just made the game a little bit easier for anyone to pick up the game and learn.
Yeah.
It made it very easy for people to like, you know how to play Street Fighter? Oh, this one will teach you how to play and understand the steps easily. But the only problem I have with it is sometimes I'll try to connect some of the combos, they won't match up.
Well, I mean, you play a lot of MK.
Yeah.
And a lot of games that are very
combo heavy.
Not combo heavy.
Combo friendly.
Juggle physics, I like that.
No, it's combo like set combos.
Yeah.
Okay.
MK has set combos, so like you can do this move into this move into this move. So like you learn the buttons and you learn your moves. There are target combos in Street Fighter, but there are no set combos. Like you can do a jump and fierce, low hit, and you know what I mean. Like you kind of create your own combos, and you see what links and what doesn't link. Because there are no set combos, nothing is guaranteed to hit all the time. So you really gotta know. Like Lone Wolf was talking about, what is your heavy, what's your fierce, what links, what doesn't link, what's set target, what can you do after this move? It's just a lot more complicated without being complicated, because there's the meta game. As far as like MK, you get hit by a combo and you get opened up, you know that it's gonna do this much damage every time.
Yeah.
And even then, MK has I would say that this is the most MK-like game of the Street Fighter.
Yeah, it actually plays a little like, I can chain a few combos, like 1 or 2 combos with Laura. I'm still learning some more.
Yeah, Laura's so fucking broken.
She is. Oh, because she just.
Every character that mains a character says that their character is horrible in the game. That's how you know the game is too fair.
Yeah.
It's like you see people who play Ken, you're like, oh fuck Ken. People play Laura, they're like, oh fuck Laura. You know what I'm saying? Like people like Bison is just stupid. Like everybody hates their character. That's how you know it's a good game. That's how you know it's a good game and like it's fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah.
All right.
Except for Laura. Bitch.
Wow.
Karen's a little broken too. All the women.
Armika.
Ugh, yuck. Armika is like, I can do anything.
She is awful.
I can do
She
anything.
is awful to fight against.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, she is awful to fight against.
I don't even think people are playing when they play against Armika.
It's
just
like him, jump on the other side. Hop, gotcha. Throw you into the wall. You bounce off the wall. Oh, I'm gonna freaking bulldog you. Oh, you getting back up? Ha! You gonna jump in the air? Gotcha. Gah. Oh, you going? Like what the? Oh god.
With Armika, I was like, this might not be a bad fight. I only got one hit. I got
because
slaughtered.
she links everything. Like Mika, Geef, Karen, who is not a grappler but still has link.
Dialogue projectiles too, which makes it really.
But Karen has these kicks even before she gets in the V trigger that are linkable and it take heavy damage.
Yeah.
It's like ridiculous.
And she can change those. She can change those hits to go high or low.
Yes, and I was to say that's the thing that I like. I like that Karen.
Mika can do this stupid.
Karen has good versatility as far as her moveset is concerned.
Mika can do this
So
stupid
I definitely like that.
roll into grab, and it's just not fun. The game becomes not fun at its last level.
I'm surprised y'all sitting up on Nakali.
Nakali is
he's
pretty fair.
Nobody's.
I wouldn't say fair.
I played with a little bit.
He's only reason he's fair is because he has normals. He has good normals. A lot of his other moves aren't necessarily that good unless you actually like set stuff up. But he does crazy amount of damage when he hits you, especially when he's Super Saiyan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Super Saiyan.
Yeah, when he's Super Saiyan, that's it.
And when he goes Super Saiyan, he don't stop.
His V trigger is the whole match.
Yep.
Literally.
Like when he hits V trigger, then that's it for the rest of the match. The comeback factor in the game. Do you think it's big? Do you think it's fair? Do you think
It's fair.
I say it seems fair. Like there's no.
Some characters I think need a little bit more balancing. Because there's some characters like Jesus Christ, Armika's really bad with stuff.
Yeah.
At time Karen can be. At time Lauren can be. Or Laura can be.
Laura's a little bit unbearable.
I played a couple Chun-Li's, and Chun-Li has like multiple overheads. She has an air grab. She has like so many moves you can
she's not heavily played, but every pro says she's the best player in the game. I mean, she has a cross up move.
Yeah.
Like you know how you do the cross up, you like you jump behind the guys, so you have to block the opposite way to get the whatever.
Yeah.
And the mix up. She has a move that is a mix up.
Yeah.
She's the only character in the game
It's
that
like
has
a flip that
and-
she does over, and she
and
hits you
kicks you
from
to the other
behind,
side.
and then friggin' can do a combo off her hat.
Yeah, so she has a cross-up, mix-up move.
Mhm.
So that's a little stupid. But
little stupid,
yeah,
extremely
and Ryu throws fireballs a lot.
Hadouken.
Well, that's what he does.
Hadouken.
You know.
But he can also parry anything in the game.
Yeah.
so-
This is true.
Yeah.
One thing that I don't like, and given that we've all played it, we all know, I don't understand the point of having to gain colors through survival.
Okay, let's get first. Let's before we
Yeah.
get into the what we fucking
The
hate.
meat.
Shit. Yeah, of it.
My brain, too.
Anyways, so before we even get into that, with the game, something else is broken. Bison's dash.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
did figure that out
I played on
Sunday.
hard survival
Me-
with him.
Me and Dre were actually playing one
So
night.
we're playing. We're like looking at characters. We're in practice mode and everything. And I was like, hey, well, go to practice mode, pick Ryu, and I want to see something. And I was like, throw a fireball. I can dash past the fireball.
Normal dash.
Just
Yeah, normal dash.
right past
He
the
he phases, and then he's on the other side.
Trust
so
me.
he phases
Oh,
forward.
Oh,
It gets
but watch
worse.
this
No.
though. If you think that's bad,
Tell
wait
him.
till his trigger is activated. He is
seen it. I
phasing
played
through everything.
He phases through
I've
the
seen-
character
I've
and
seen
can be
that.
on the other side
I've
of him.
seen that on Survival.
He can
Survival.
also phase through super specials.
Yes.
So if you time it
Yes.
just right, I will Shinku Hadouken. He can phase through the attack and it's just right in
Like
front
could
of
you
your
just imagine?
and then-
could you
and
just
then-
imagine how pissed off the person
Hey, yo,
that did that?
quick,
Not
quick.
only can I phase through the attack and the timing to get back regular, I can special as Bison.
Yeah. So it's like Shinku Hadouken phase through. Bam. Seikut Crusher.
Yes.
Just fucking just go in.
I'll put.
I have a match
Hey,
with- so-
hey, now
so I
that's what
didn't
you
even
call
know-
a punish.
So I didn't even know how to use that move yet. Like we were just like messing around. And I was like, hey, well, let's go to ranked and let's see if this works. So I know no moves with Bison, just a couple normals and the dash, and I'm just fucking I get wrecked like most of the whole match. We got I'll show it to you after this. We got and I just get wrecked most of the match, and then I get this dash, and I'm just dashing. Like I'm like dashing. The guy's trying to hit me. I'm dashing to the other side. I'm grabbing him. Dash.
Oh, I'd be frustrated after that. I'd be frustrated.
He
I was having
getting
so much fun.
That guy was getting like frustrated
He
because it was
won
like
the- he
as
won
soon
the
as
match,
it's
but
like
still.
woo 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 woo, teleport to the other side, grab,
Grab.
teleport to the other side, grab.
Grab.
Just, it was bad.
It's the most fun I've had in the game ever. So yeah, that's a little broken. But okay, so the game actually plays well. The actual the online is getting better day by day. The characters are fair. I mean, besides some really fucked up shit, I think we're all learning how to play the game right now. I think the world's learning how to play the game. But when the game launched, it's received a lot of criticism for its launch because to people who don't play games competitively like we do, people who just played, get the game and there's new Street Fighters out, so they buy Street Fighter, but they'll play it for like a week or two and then be done with it. They don't know anything about Capcom Cup. They don't know anything about the money and events and tournaments like we put on. They were highly disappointed, saying that the game was extremely lacking, and that's what you guys were saying about, right?
A little bit like when I first played, I was like, this game's kind of finished. Now I was like, it's like kind of probably got something going on, so I ain't worried
You
about
posted something online about that, about it being unfinished.
it. Yeah, I said.
It was a copy. It was one of those like whatchamacallit things.
Yeah, I was saying something that was like, it's not unfinished. It's like it seems unfinished, but I'm still gonna play it because I was like, there's more things coming to it. And my friend's like,
Yeah.
my friend's like, oh, this game is finished. Like it's
Nah, I mean, you have a versus mode, you have a lobby mode that doesn't really work. You're gonna have 2 people in the lobby. That's
Yep.
you can. I mean, you can't even like have like. There's like you said what was it, time attack or not time attack's not even in it.
Survival.
Survival mode.
Yeah.
There's like the worst, not the worst, but it's pretty bad. The story mode.
The story mode is
quote
really
unquote
like
story mode.
It's
Yeah.
still like snippets. I guess they're getting you ready for the actual cinematic story mode. This time.
People really did not like some of the voice acting. in it.
I switched mine to Japanese. I'm sorry.
Some
I'm
people-
that guy.
Some people didn't like Armika's voice acting.
it didn't match up.
I literally switched to.
thought it
I
was.
switched.
I didn't see anything wrong
I
with it.
switched to the Japanese.
Oh, there was
I
nothing
like.
wrong with it.
I'm the guy that's subs over dubs. I'm that guy.
There
Some
is
people didn't
wrong
like. They thought Zangief's I thought it was pretty accurate, but I mean,
I think Zingy and Birdie was pretty accurate to like their characters.
I mean, yeah, they said it was the worst American accent ever. I thought Ken's was pretty on point, but Ibuki was kind of sucky. At in the army, cause
I like I said,
yeah.
I listened to it all in the Japanese and read, because I think usually when they try to translate stuff for most dubs, English dubs from like Japanese anime and stuff like that are just not that
which
good.
I think Capcom would. But anyways, I mean,
No, there are companies that are like anime companies that still have really shitty American dubs or shitty English dubs.
What other problems with the game do you see? Besides the fact that we're getting a full cinematic story in June, which is obviously not finished.
I think you guys already probably covered the fact that every time I'm online, it kicks me out of online.
Sometimes it does, yeah. I have a pretty decent internet, and when we set the matches for 4 stars or better, you can only go up to 5 stars, and we still have lag.
Yeah,
You're not
like,
lag,
really.
but like sometimes like we on like you're in the menu trying to go somewhere, the game will like automatically say, "Oh, you're logged out of Capcom, whatever." Like, logged out. Of your
They were having a couple issues the first few days.
Yeah.
They've had they've been trying to like work on that a little bit for their actual like connection to the servers, not like a game update,
Yeah, that was-
but like a server update. They had like a server update sometime last week.
Do you guys think that it's fair? And this is actually what it really all comes down to. Do you guys think that it's fair that Capcom released this game at $60? Because I'm a big proponent for it. Killer Instinct, which came out $30 for the season 1, another $30 for season 2, another $30 for season 3. Do you think that it's fair that Capcom? I mean, we are going to be playing this game for the next 6 years plus.
I don't know yet. Main reason is I want to see what the store has. I want to see what the prices of each of the items for the store is. I want to see the prices.
I mean, if you just do the quote unquote story mode, you're gonna get like 1,000 zenny.
Yeah.
A couple 100,000 zenny.
Yeah, but even still, like, I want to know what the prices are.
There was
Because it's like, oh, you get all this stuff, and it's like 3,000 or 3 million friggin'
Yeah,
points. So I was like,
there was some algorithm that was saying something. I think Gutex was talking about this. Where he's like, yeah, so like 50 matches equals how much zenny you would need for a match. Now, is that winning 50 matches? Is that losing? Like,
or
'cause, like,
does it matter? It does matter, because if you lose some, you don't get as much money.
You get money from losing?
Yeah, just a little bit, not nearly as much. As
I didn't even know that I thought you just lost money.
No, you get money
you get money when you lose.
Because I played with my friend in a private lobby, and that's another thing. Me and my friend tried to find each other online. We couldn't find each other's IDs for a while.
Yeah, mine is WM Red K.
Yeah, because you can type in whatever you want for that, which I thought was cool.
We typed it in exactly the same way as our PSNs are. We couldn't find each other. So we tried to do a private party, a private lobby. Still couldn't find each other to connect on to.
Now, if Street Fighter, and this is speaking as people who play fighting games, because we all here play fighting games, like we play it. We'll be playing these games for the next couple years. Your character's coming. Jury. So I know you're happy about that.
Yeah,
they're gonna fuck her up. You know that, right?
She's
gonna be nothing like Street Fighter 4.
Bad.
I mean, Ken is the most Street Fighter 4 like character in the game. He has FADC.
Yeah.
His V trigger, when he spins around, he can cancel into a move, so he can basically forward dash cancel with one button. If they would have made forward dash canceling one button, I would have liked Street Fighter 4. But anyways, though, if this game came out and it was only what it is, like the finished product of the game, how it will be, this with additional characters, of course, was everything to the game, would you feel comfortable paying $60 for it? As fighting game players.
You say with it or without it?
No, as the game is right now. Well, all the modes are right now. If there were going to be no more modes, this was the game, but they're going to give you extra characters. Would you be comfortable paying $60 for this game? No more modes, just new characters every like they got. Is it a $60 game? Would you pay for it still?
That's a tough question.
Tony?
Just because I'm a fan of Street Fighter, I would. Doesn't mean that I would would fully accept it, but I would.
You be disappointed?
Yeah, I mean there'll be certain aspects that I would be disappointed in. Of course, like I'm disappointed.
Have you played online yet?
I played a little bit online. I haven't had too much time to play online, but I've gotten in a little bit. You know what I mean? Like when I came over the other day.
Yeah, I mean, but not by yourself.
Not by myself. Because like I said, because at first when we tried to do it, the connection was, not up to par as far as with the network in and of itself. So when I came over here the other day and we actually played it a little bit, that was actually the first time that I was able to do it where the connection was steady.
Legacy?
I will say I will hope I want it to be $40, 40, not 60 but 40. Cause I feel like I got a little bit cheated out of a bit. But if they do add really added characters and stuff, I would probably do another $20 add-on for the characters and stuff. But I think it should have been 40.
Molly?
About the special edition.
Guess that.
I paid more than $60, but I paid for a statue, so
which is good material.
It's a nice
so
statue.
for people who are actually buying,
fighting game enthusiasts.
Fighting game enthusiasts. If you really want the game, I'll say go for it, so you can get your tech up. So when other stuff comes out, you be ready for it.
There's a lot of new stuff to learn.
I think when it comes to content, it is very underwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
I will say it's very underwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think I'm most worried about, like I said before, what the prices are going to be for the stuff in the store.
Yeah.
They say you can earn all this stuff, and I was like that when they say you can earn everything in the game. It's like, oh, that's awesome, but how much is this stuff gonna cost?
But it's Capcom. Is it already on the disc?
Most likely. I would have to say I don't think the DLC characters are on there.
Only because
the costumes and stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah, they're fucking on there.
I would say I mean for the fighting in this game, the actual game itself, right? I think is good. But I don't think I can, in good conscience, recommend this to somebody who's not an actual fighting game.
Yeah, if you're not a fighting game fan,
fanatic,
don't for buy it. PC people are already screwing with the code and stuff like that. Did you see the video I posted?
Which one?
On the site? They changed the Armika to Ryu and Armika's partner to Ken. Yeah. And they do the butt move.
Yeah.
And it's freaking Mountain Man Ryu.
Chuck Norris Ryu.
But yeah, Street Fighter 5, go get it. And if you're not really a big fighting game fan, wait till June.
Yeah.
It'll probably be cheaper by then anyway.
Yeah.
MKXL is out right now, and I haven't played much of it yet because it's a big update for the Xbox. So I gotta get it and everything. But you actually bought the disc, right?
No, I actually didn't buy the disc. I actually downloaded the app.
Wow, you just downloaded the update?
Because I basically downloaded the whole app from the store. I had to buy a disc ever again. So I just bought the XL.
Well, I gotta see how that works. Because I have the MKX as well.
But you can buy the Combat Pack 2 online.
And that will basically be XL.
Right now, see it's XL already.
I mean, I already have MKX as a downloadable.
It'll turn to XL when you download it.
So once I download the update, it'll be XL.
Mm-hmm.
Dope. All right, so what's going on with MKXL?
Well, MKX, I like it. I'm getting familiar with Leatherface. I'm a horror fan, always been one, so I like Leatherface.
You are a horror.
I know.
Fan.
No, not you.
We were talking about Leatherface. We're talking about Leatherface.
I heard he was a whore.
That's what
fan.
That's what I heard too.
No, not horror.
I heard
he's a whore fan.
I'm not feeding to this. No. But
I say he's the horror whore.
For all the characters.
Oh my body.
For all the characters in the game now, I think Alien's basically the weakest character in the game.
Really?
Alien's weaker than Tanya.
I mean, Tanya's top tier.
If you put a 20 damage, 10 hit combo, it can really cost not even about 5% damage. He's very weak, but he's very fast.
Okay. So would you say he's more like Reptile in the sense that he's got a lot of mobility?
Fast like Reptile, but weak like Tanya.
What about the Tarkatan?
Tarkatan
variation.
Still weak.
It's
fast. It's very fast, but he's very weak.
Well, I mean, I guess that makes up because you can't say that about Tanya. Cause Tanya's top tier. Tanya's freaking.
But still, Tanya does more damage than Alien though.
Oh yeah, as far as damage.
He has damage.
I guess I have to play. I mean, I can take a word for it.
Baraicho
is my dude.
Dude is
my
nasty
fucking dude.
Dude is nasty.
I can't wait to play him in this fucking Kane.
Oh, his
and his
Hey.
and his drunken master. Oh
Hey.
man,
Hey,
he has all the variations that I want to play with. I like all the
I
variations.
guarantee you this much: you're gonna see some stuff
You
with
will.
him that you are just absolutely going to love.
Can't wait till he farts and throws up and drinks
Oh,
and all that stuff.
Trust me. Wait till you see his blowing chunks brutality.
Yeah, I did.
All I'm gonna
I
say
did
is
wrong.
all I'm
It
gonna
was
say is this:
beautiful.
you will appreciate it.
I really when he did the Death Diary and I saw his freaking drunken master style. Oh man, that's me all day. Want to play? Want to play with it so bad.
Let's see, for Leatherface, he's fast as Jason. With his chainsaw, he can wield that chainsaw just as fast
Yeah,
as
the
Machete.
momentum. He's a
And
momentum-based character
does
for real.
damage. He does damage.
But just like Jason, is he slow with because Jason is pretty slow, deceptively when it comes to like you can hit Jason with some stuff that he can't block.
Certain windups, yeah, if you do Leatherface with certain windups
Yeah,
and do a
yeah.
combo, it is very slow. But most of his moves are very fast and strong.
What else do we get with the game? Do we get some new skins and stuff like that?
You do get 2 new skins for Cassie and for Jackie. You get the cosplay. You get
Jackie, my baby.
You get the Apocalypse skin for the characters. You get Executioner. You get you get the Executioner skin. You get the Warlord skin for Kotal Khan. You get Aaron Black got a new skin too, which is very interesting too.
Do we get any more story with the game?
No. I was hoping with the combat pack too,
Yeah.
you could see how these characters got into the game, like what if
Yeah,
stories.
yeah.
But they didn't show
I mean, some of them are already in the game, but I mean, I'm sure.
it
when
might
you
do that.
when you play Predator versus Alien, what happens? Do they like go off at each other? Is that,
All you hear is just the normal like Predator. You see Alien just get mad and just sticks his little mouth out. You see Predator.
yeah, we got
working on his thing.
yeah, we got to definitely do a Alien versus Predator match.
It's interesting, but for there's one character that I was happy to see again was Smoke, Cyber Smoke,
Yeah.
Cyrax and Sector, Ketchup and Mustard.
Mm-hmm.
But I was dabbling around on PS4 just being bored. I was like, I wonder, because I was like, for a while now, I knew you press up twice in triangle, you get to play with no variations.
Okay. Yeah.
So what I did with Triborg, I got a 4th character, which is Cyber Sub-Zero.
Mm-hmm.
Which was like, how did this? I thought to myself, NetherRealm does troll a lot of people.
Yeah.
Mostly Ed Boon.
Yeah.
This is just his sick joke.
Yeah. So does Cyber Smoke have his own like shit?
Cyber Sub-Zero has his own stuff from MK9.
Wow.
Same stuff from MK9, but a little bit faster.
Hmm.
And they do have in all of the Triborg's different skins all have a different intro with different characters.
Have you done the story the ladder mode for Cyber?
With Triborg, yes,
Yeah.
I have. Yes,
But
I have.
is what is the I guess the
The ending is that the Triborg goes into the Special Forces unit, kills everybody in the Special Forces unit, and rebuilds more Lin Kuei cybernetic bots to take over the world.
which robots tend to do?
And I kind of think.
What about the rebalances to other characters? Who has like the most I guess you could say that you played so far, the most significant like rebalance?
Honestly, no one. I don't think anyone had a different change to it.
That's not what I heard.
I haven't seen any change to it. That's
I
what
heard
I'm
that I mean, like, you know how like the first wave of rebalancing made Takeda a lot better, made
Melina got nerfed.
Melina got nerfed and everything. Like, I heard like this new rebalanced characters even more and gave some new tech.
Yeah, but we'll explore that because I didn't go into depth
Cool.
with that. I went into depth with the new characters as to see how they were.
Anybody else got any questions? Question for Lone Wolf: do you see yourself sticking with MKX?
I didn't really.
Any?
I wasn't playing it much anymore.
I know,
Anyway,
yeah.
I mean, I said earlier while we were playing off the air. I liked a lot of the Japanese fighters a little bit.
Yeah.
I just do.
I'm definitely sticking with MKX. I like it.
sticking with
Yeah,
it.
it's I at the moment I enjoy it more than I enjoy Street Fighter.
It's still got a leg to stand on. MKX.
Oh no, definitely.
It's got a leg to stand
I
on
think
a long time.
we'll see this game. I mean, this game's gonna be out at least another 3 years
Yeah.
because you gotta think Injustice is coming
Oh, yeah.
or whatever it's gonna be called. Injustice 2 is coming, if not this year or next, and they're not gonna get back to a Mortal Kombat until just the cycle is over. So you gotta know that that's coming. And the game was like top 3. I mean, of fighting games last year with the MKX Cup, and Perfect Legend has to redeem himself. And
13.
Perfect Legend number 13-0. And it's got a good fan base and money steady going into the game. So I'm really happy about that. And it's a year. It was like one of the highest selling games of last year. Mm-hmm. It was the highest selling fighting game last year, hands down. But it was also one of the highest selling games, like games period.
Yep.
And we saw a lot of Street Fighter people coming over and playing too. So I mean, about a lot, Yomi boys, you know what I mean, and a lot of Yomi boys going over to Street Fighter. So we're gonna see a lot of crossover, and I'm excited for it, definitely. But I know that Street Fighter is here now, so there's gonna be a lot of people
Between
if
stringing Shoryukens. Than
if you saw last
spears.
year's pot for the Capcom Cup, I mean,
yeah, I mean Capcom Cup had a lot of money. I mean, but MKX had a lot of money too.
not as much as Capcom Cup.
Well, actually, the biggest cup last year was actually KI.
KI was the biggest cup, but
KI was the biggest. But
next would be Capcom Cup
and then
MK.
and then. So yeah, if you like fighting games and you're pretty good at them, it's a good time to be alive. What a time! All right, we're in the last story of the story you should have heard about, and I'm excited because we're talking about
the system that is exactly like the PS4.
the system that came out. Anyways, kind of not, but anyways, go.
No, they actually are the exact same system.
Yeah, an archetype, just not in,
hardware. They're the same system,
but not in
software. Totally different. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Anyways,
OS,
and
totally
accessibility. But let's go.
Accessibility? No, they're the exact same system.
I disagree.
How so?
Just the connect and the screen and the way you navigate the system and the architect of the actual how you navigate the system and the architect of the screen.
Do you know what
They're
that is?
plates.
Do you know what that is?
Hmm.
Software, like I said. That's all software. Hardware, they're the exact same thing. You
That's
can
what
put.
I
You can
said.
actually put an OS the same. A very
That's what I
similar
said. The
OS on
architect is the same.
Yes. No. The hardware. Hardware is the same.
Isn't the architect the hardware?
Architect can mean software as well.
Oh well, I mean,
The hardware.
In the way I
hardware's
meant it,
exact-
I meant it as
the hardware is exactly the same. The software is a little bit different. But
Yeah.
anyways,
We're getting semantics.
splitting hairs.
Semantics, yes. I think they already know that we're splitting hairs. They
Yeah.
listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
anyways, what are we talking about on the good old Xbox? My good old buddy Phil with the face of Max Payne, with his Max Payne face.
Phil Spencer is saying that he says that the Xbox One has the potential to be upgraded throughout its lifetime.
Which is something they said way back when with the cloud service and everything.
This is
with
both
Xbox.
a good thing and a bad thing for the system.
Explain.
At that point, you might as well just buy a PC.
Well, I mean, it is a PC.
Well,
I mean,
so is a PS4.
but if it's upgradable, that doesn't mean that you're gonna have to pay for it, right?
No, upgradable hardware.
That's
So,
interesting.
yes, you'd have to pay for it. Now, the question is, will you be able to put anything you want in it, like just buy parts to put in it?
I doubt that.
Or
I doubt
will it
that.
be all proprietary?
It'll
And if
be
it's all
proprietary,
proprietary,
that's what it'll
then
be.
you're basically going to be shelling out money for stuff that'll only work for the Xbox.
Well, that's what it's gonna do. It's not gonna be you put your own shit.
And
Then
at
it would be a PC.
that point, you just might as well buy a PC.
But I mean, you don't have to though.
No, you don't.
But
yeah,
if you
you're
want
right.
but if you want better graphics, you want better whatever. You
better
can do it.
graphics, better, or even better yet, games that come out that require you to have a more powerful rig.
Okay, okay. This is where we get into something. They would have to make. They would. The only way I see them doing this as a business, smart business doing this, is if that every game would have to be playable on the base Xbox hardware. If they put out games that can only be.
So essentially, you're going to get to the point where it's going to be like a PC, where I have a pretty moderate rig, and I can only play. It at maybe medium settings.
I mean, well, there will be no settings.
No.
If you have the basic rig or whatever.
If you have the basic rig, I'm talking about for like a game. I can only play it at basic settings. Not
which would basically be the regular settings, I guess. If the system
Well, then I will also have a game that can be played on like high set. No, I'm saying I have a medium rig.
So they would
not a low end rig,
Yeah.
but a medium rig. So I won't be able to play it like how the game is supposed to be played. I only can play it on like lower settings, so I don't so the system won't be lagging.
Do you really think that the upgrade will be significant enough for people to be like,
if it gets to that point, then there's no need to do that.
I know, why not just bring out the next system?
Yeah. So if they were to make it upgradable, they would they just might as well switch to PC. But they're also saying that for the next generation of games, you probably will not need an Xbox One. So
that makes no sense.
Essentially, they're gonna bring the games for the Xbox to Windows PC. So at that point,
that's weird.
Yeah,
that's
see,
weird.
It's still like you might as well at that
that's
point.
Weird.
And I'm not saying it's like PC Master Race. I'm not saying it like that. But at that point, it's like
I don't think that I would have Xbox at that point.
They just started like giving Xbox like kudos and props for what it does and for it surviving like nobody giving a fuck about it in the company. And now it's just like, yeah, you'll probably be able to play this. It's like, might as well just fucking buy a computer at that point.
I need, I don't know about you, Tony, but I need a system. I don't want a PC that does games.
You have the Steam box, which essentially is a computer that is retrofitted like a console.
I know, but I would need that. I would need something. For me to play games, I feel like I need something that's.
You know
for
that
games.
But you know that technically that's the systems that are out now are just PCs.
I know, but
you don't use it just for games though.
I don't use it just for games.
And even better yet, you have an Xbox One, which is essentially a multimedia system. It is set more for multimedia than it is for gaming.
I disagree.
It is.
I think
they have a device.
They
have a device that has no game support.
Because
name some that has no game support.
I can name games. I can name 6 games off hip.
And 6 games out of the how many games for the Xbox One?
I don't know how many games are there. It's probably like 100 by now.
So
it's probably I don't know. Is there 100?
So you have a device.
Games.
You have a device for a system.
I can name 6 games off rep, but I'm pretty sure there's more than 6 Kinect games. Yes, there is.
No, not for Xbox One.
Yeah.
I'll look it up right now.
We should do that.
Because there are not that many games for the Kinect.
But there are games with connectivity on top of that.
Connectivity usually can mean like, oh, you turn your head and like the freaking thing.
I'm saying, but is that not using the Kinect?
No,
that's
because there's no point to having that.
But that's just like
having
saying,
a functionality.
That's just like saying that they have games that don't use controllers.
No, that's not like
the Kinect is like a controller.
No, it's not. It's a camera.
Okay.
it would make your body into the controller.
I'm not. Why are you making me defend the Kinect? I don't want to defend the Kinect.
No,
you're making me defend the Kinect.
I'm not making you do anything.
You are making me defend the Kinect.
I'm not making you do anything.
You're telling me that there's not more than 6 games for Kinect.
I'm not making you do anything. You were choosing to defend the Kinect on your own.
Because you're talking silly.
I'm not talking silly. I'm talking the truth. The Kinect has no. Microsoft themselves have. Okay, I'll make a PS4. I'll make a Sony equivalent. Okay, ready?
Vita.
Exactly.
I get it. I know. But I'm saying,
so I don't want.
But Vita still has connectivity, though. Is what I'm saying. Anyways, I need a box that plays games, and I don't want to play it on my computer because I'm old-fashioned, and I need a computer for different things that I need a game system for.
Like
my computer is for my work. I DJ. I do Photoshop. I do all that stuff.
You can also have an alternate computer for that as well.
I don't want to play games on my computer.
Why's that?
Because I want a couch.
You can set it up a computer. There's many people who make a rig where they have a tower by their TV, have it set to their TV so they can sit on the couch to watch movies and play games and stuff. You literally have that right there with the Xbox One and with the PS4. It's the same thing.
Well,
it literally is the same thing. The OS is different.
Then I need a Steam box. I don't want something that I want. I need something like a Steam box. When I turn on the game, as much of a non-gaming system as the Xbox is, when you turn it on, the thing you see is games.
I don't know. A lot of the times that you turn on your system, you have all these other apps as well.
Because
they're not the big focus on your thing, but the other apps that you have for shows and all this other stuff actually cloud that up more than the
But
game
that are
tech.
that's things that I use for my personal use because I use the system as it was intended to be used, I guess, because I don't have cable, I don't do TV and stuff like that. So everything I do is the Xbox One for me is the thought of what they thought Xbox One would be.
Yeah, and you're using it just like that.
Yeah, like I literally when I'm playing a fighting game and I want to go look at a combo video, I go to YouTube and I look at a combo video and then I come back to the game and I can open up multiple apps and everything like that. I like how that's set up, but if the Xbox had a laptop feel to it, I just couldn't do it. But anyways, what else is the Xbox talking about?
They were talking about how they still want to open. They're still open to turning every Xbox One into a game development kit.
What does that mean?
You can make games with your Xbox.
Kind of like Little Big Planet like games or like
No, like games. You're making your own. Like you can make your own games if you want to try to make your own games.
Is that good? I guess it's good for people that want to make games, right?
I don't know. It's good because it'll give you the option and the opportunity to like delve in and play with it, or it actually makes it easier for game developers to be able to like play around with the system and stuff like that, see what works, see what doesn't work, and so on and so forth. So
yeah, I like and dislike a lot of what I'm hearing. Like I don't like the fact that they're trying to make it like the upgradable thing. I don't, as long as they don't make it to where, like you said, there's games like, let's say the new what's the game with the Coalition. They're making the game, the new version of Gears. Let's say the new Gears of War, right? Mm-hmm. Because I have the base Xbox One, I can't play the new Gears of War, and I don't want to spend more money on my system. If they do something like that, that would turn me off.
We'll see. Only time will tell.
So I guess the question is, what we know of Microsoft, would they do this?
I say yes. I say it's more. I mean, come on, they're already leaning in that direction.
Yeah.
Xbox has already been really, really like looked at as being the quote unquote weak part of the company.
In comparison to the best company in the world, as far as like, I mean, Windows. I
wouldn't say the best company in the world.
I mean,
they're like profitability.
Yeah,
they are
like
freaking crazy.
I mean, like like you know what IGN we're talking about had the meeting with all the ex heads of Microsoft except for Demetric because he's doing Candy Crush somewhere or some stupid shit. Yeah. And but they were like talking about how the big of a climb they had to do. But that was crazy. That was crazy. But like when your profit is that high, like even Sony would, even PlayStation, if PlayStation was at Microsoft, PlayStation would be looked at as a profitless company.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, we'll see. As long as Killer Instinct Season 4 comes out, I'm fine.
On PC. Just a PC.
Alright, we're to the shout out portion of the show. Legacy's in the back doing some of the nastiest freaking Leatherface combos you want to see. But anybody want to go first?
I'll go first.
Tony Pete, what it is?
Yeah. But I say I'm actually doing something a little different from what I normally do. It's not, my shout is not sports related at all.
What?
Yes.
It is the end of the world as we know it.
No, if your show comes out, it's the end of the world. Well, at least the end of your world.
And you want to know how that ends? And I'm doing fine.
Now, all right.
Oh,
my
Lord.
Shout out actually goes
to
Chris Rock.
Oh, for the Oscars?
For the Oscars. You know what I'm saying? It was, when it was announced that Chris Rock was going to do the Oscars.
Stacey Dash.
Yeah, damn Stacey Dash. Yes.
Somebody need to replace that bitch.
She's pretty.
Is she? Still? Anyways.
Yes, but herself, she's a mess.
She is, yeah.
Yeah, she's misguided.
She's a mess.
She's very misguided. Anyway, given that Chris Rock, hosted the Oscars, or as he puts it, the White People Academy Awards.
Mm-hmm.
And we say that because there was a big African American boycott of the award show because
they won anything. No way. You can't boycott something that you wasn't finna win.
Yeah.
the fact
I
that
get it.
just the fact that there weren't any black African American nominees for any awards. I mean, let's be honest. We don't just
wasn't really a
African
boycott
American
as much as I'm not showing up to something I ain't gonna win no way.
right. But at the same time, I think that it was kind of beneficial for people to for people to take a stand on it, just like it was important for Chris Rock to keep it 100 and speak out on it.
He did.
He did it very well. I mean, Chris Rock is one of those comedians that.
But Stacey Dash, though, she's there for her people.
She was there for her people.
Well, her people were there, obviously. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Like I said, she was there for her people.
I know, that's why I said it. Did I say that out loud?
Her people was there.
Exactly. So, given that Chris Rock's one of those comedians,
I think Fox News just does that to you. I don't know.
What?
We don't know what kind of check she getting. Fox News just kind of warps your mind, I guess.
It makes even the most unracist people racist.
Maybe.
Damn. But, it was, I mean, I felt like he did, a great job of hosting it and being able to keep it 100 across the board. To where everything that needed to be pointed out was pointed out, but not to where anybody got offended. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, I don't think Chris Rock personally cared if anybody got offended.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he did either, but at the same time, like nobody, I'm pretty sure nobody walked.
He had a really good movie come out this year too. Top 10.
No, it was top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah, it was top 5.
It was a really, really, really good movie.
You know what? I still have not seen that movie.
Oh,
I want to see it.
It was a movie I didn't want to see because I thought it was like a black movie.
Well, no, I wanted to see it. I just didn't get the opportunity. I just didn't get around to going to the theater to see it. But it should be on DVD now, so I'm definitely gonna have to check it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he gets my shout out just for being on the spotlight during such a not controversial, because it wasn't anything controversial, but knowing the situation for what it was, being able to masterfully navigate it. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's my shout out. You know
definitely.
Chris Rock held it down.
Definitely. Lone Wolf.
I don't think I actually have one.
You do.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
There's many times that I haven't had a shout out.
Well,
I use my generic shout out. Shout out to the half-ass heroes.
There we go.
What have you been playing?
Warframe.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't give it a shout out. I mean,
it's the Destiny before Destiny was Destiny.
It's not a bad game.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad game at all. It's if you're trying to go into a game and you're trying to have it like hold your hand and kind of give you an idea of what's going on, and the game for you. You will not. I played it because it was on the PS4 when the PS4 first came out.
Yeah.
And I downloaded it then, and they don't explain shit. So I was like, I don't know what's going on. So fuck this game. I thought it was just like any old pay to play type type game. And it's not. So I've been just running around doing stuff. I haven't gotten any special frames or anything yet because that's just the way it is.
I mean, and our friend, our ex social media ambassador.
Yeah.
Kyle is really into it.
He's still a residential white guy.
Oh, he's definitely a residential white guy.
Of course.
Which kind of makes me mad because technically I'm the residential white guy.
Well, you're black.
You're black, so therefore you can never be the residential white guy.
Well, no, you're in comparison to Kyle. Kyle is really white. Kyle is the oak bread of whiteness.
I'm still black compared to him. That's the first I've never heard that before.
In comparison to Kyle, yes.
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you're black. Period. There's no comparison.
That's just for people who look at me and then automatically like afraid. But then when I say hi guys, they're just like, oh, he's one of the good ones.
Not only that, Kyle's a white Russian too. On top of that, and his social awkwardness and everything else, and it's
what are you
just
talking about? I'm socially awkward. I just try to. I hide it. I hide that shit really well.
Kyle is like 1,000 times better than when I first met him.
Shout out to Kyle.
And that's an understatement.
Yeah, been playing that, but mostly been like getting some matches in Street Fighter, trying to get better with Nash.
Yeah, shout out to Rashid.
I didn't say Rashid. I said Nash.
I'm saying shout out to Rashid.
Wait for your shout outs, goddammit.
For being the positive Muslim based.
Yeah, he's the first like positive freaking like I wouldn't say
Like
even Muslim. I would just say I would go
Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern.
Like
There we go.
First
I mean-
positive Middle Eastern character.
I mean Sim, but still, but this is like really
Maybe Aladdin.
like, maybe. But
Maybe
like,
Aladdin. Disney's
maybe.
Aladdin, which is
he was still
super
a
white
thief.
bread.
Yeah, he was still a thief.
Yeah, he's still a thief.
But I was for sure when I saw Rashid with the little scanner on his eye.
He was gonna be a bad guy.
Bad guy.
Yeah.
I
thought-
for sure he was a
Good
bad
guy. Which is
I was
awesome.
like, if they make Rashid a bad guy, this is gonna be the worst.
Well, it is a Japanese game where they're extremely
Stereotype.
they're extremely stereotyping. Wow, I was about to say
Stereotypical.
Yeah,
stereoscopic.
stereotypical.
They're very they focus on stereotyping. That's what I was trying to say. And they can be at times kind of xenophobic.
Yeah.
And I say this as an American, which there's a shit ton of Americans who are xenophobic.
I know, but we wouldn't make Cammy look Asian.
Oscars, shout out to the Oscars. Shout out the gods of Egypt with all of its,
All of its white
Egyptian
Egyptians
and
gods.
and gods. Shout out to
Because of course Con Ra.
yeah. I mean, so yeah, try again. But
Shout out to all the white people with big noses.
shout out to white people, big noses, Jews.
True.
Oh,
Certain Italians.
And the Jews were in Egypt.
Yeah.
Oh, was that? Oh, never mind. Sorry.
yeah, you went there.
Let my people go.
Oh.
Anyways,
Anyways.
yeah. My shout out is just to that Street Fighter. You're
SJS.
not bad.
SJS.
No, we're not talking about that. Not yet. Nobody's stealing that. Not for me. I will be crushed. I'll be crushed.
Yeah, but I definitely shout out to Rashid and all the fighting game goodness that's going on right now. I mean, we got Street Fighter, we got the Capcom Cup coming on, we got MKX Cup going down. We're getting Kim Woo. We got Tusk that just came out for Killer Instinct. Get to play some good Tusk goodness and everything like that.
Yeah, that's Jesus Christ.
Oh, just for those,
It's in the air.
Just for those that don't understand what's going on right now, you know,
Leatherface.
King Legacy is playing MKX in the background and just
it's
doing some
bad.
gameplay with Leatherface.
He's just in
and
the,
you know
in the
he's
lab,
just
in the
doing his
training room.
X-ray and
his
Lone Wolf.
X-ray is awful.
It's just Marvel.
He's just like
at
yang, 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 just in his chest creates a newly opened freaking like chainsaw chest vagina. It hovers in the air so he can bash him in the head, and then freaking like where he bashed him in the head, it hits on the ground, and he hits him again in the back, and it's just like blah blah blah. I'm like, holy
Legacy, go ahead and show him some of Leatherface's brutalities.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Hey, Lone Wolf, if you think that's bad,
We're gonna have to
wait
end
till you see
this
the
right
brutalities.
now. We're
Wait till you
shutting
see the
down shop.
brutalities, bro.
Play some games. Probably gonna do some stuff. Wollie Mopped Gaming Tournament is going down this week Sunday. Hopefully you guys are out there. It's $100 guaranteed online. We're playing Super Smash, MKXL, and the brand new Street Fighter 5. See you guys out at Gamers Sanctuary. Anybody's got any info and shoutouts?
No, I think we're done.
All right.
Hey, Sunday, be there, be square.
Fuck love.
Hey, high five it up.
Just killed the rush with that hand.
Fuck.
Hey, I don't care. High five it up. Hey, that's why they made soap. You feel me?
Fuck love.
Yes.
Fuck love.
Yes.
Fuck love.
Yes.
Wollie Mopped Gaming, we out. So does Donald Trump like the KKK, or does he just want the votes?
He wants the votes.
Speak it to the mic.
He wants the votes.
No.
I think
Speak
he
it
wants
to
the
the
votes.
mic.
I think it's both.
He wants the votes. That's all he wants.
He wants the votes, yeah. But the thing is, I'm not surprised by anything he's saying. Not one bit.
But I don't even think the Republican Party know who Donald Trump is though.
The Republican Party. No, the Republican Party is like, we don't like him. What he's doing is wrong.
He is the
he's
caricature.
He's
the
too far.
caricature for the Republican Party of what we actually like, what we think they are.
Yeah, he's like he's
the
going.
actual image of it.
A lot of them are like he's going a little bit too far in a lot of his stuff, and the thing is he's lying about a lot of things.
And
When
He's
you have the
lying,
Republican Party
don't
saying
have
that they're
truths.
going too far,
And he repeats a lot of shit.
As much as they go too far in general, yeah.
when Fox News is like, "Whoa, I think we need to hold up, man."
And he repeats a lot of his shit. Everywhere he goes, he repeats the same shit he does, but in like another sentence or another paragraph.
Who would be his running mate?
Right now they're talking. It might be.
No.
Don't say Ben Carson.
No, the girl. No.
Oh
No.
no.
Palin.
Yes.
Seriously?
Sarah Palin.
We thought we were done with her.
Well-
I thought we were done with her Alaskan ass.
Shout out to Nail and Palin. What's her name?
Lisa Ann.
Lisa Ann.
Yeah, Lisa Ann. Yeah.
Shout out to Lisa Ann. Who actually in person, like not in person, but like actually like with her clothes on, looks a lot softer than she does.
I
in
think
porn.
that's how many a person looks.
No, like, no, I mean, like her
Just saying.
her
They
chin
look-
looks so strong, like in the movies, and then she's like so, like she's like
That's all the plastic
Less-
surgery.
Crimson
True.
Chin.
It's a, here comes the plastic chin. She's had a lot. She for me, for Lisa Ann, she looks like what was it? What was the comedian who was Bill Burr talked about like how women do like a lot of like plastic surgery and stuff like that, and he's like, you don't look like you're 20 again. You look like a 20-year-old, like a 40-year-old lizard. And I'm like, and I'm paraphrasing the entire joke. And I'm just like, yeah, they look really fucking weird with the whole like plastic surgery.
With Donald
shit.
Trump
Yeah.
smashed Palin.
Donald Trump
He
would
would.
smash his own daughter. So I
Yeah,
mean,
that is true. He did say that.
Hashtag Donald Trump was the biggest daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know? You didn't know?
That's the weirdest shit ever.
You didn't, oh, you didn't know?
I don't know about that.
Donald Trump
Yeah.
wants
That's
to bang his
weird.
own daughter.
That's so
if I wasn't a married man and I was a little bit
Racist.
younger, I would raise her. She was my daughter. I would totally
That's
like
fucking
try
weird.
to hit on her. Like
I said that's some
That's-
backwoods Virginia
that's
shit.
not what you say at all.
That's some true backwoods Virginia shit. I was like, this.
Just imagine the State of the Union speech.
I'm all
Everything
for-
is great. Everything is lovely. Fuck China.
Fuck China, fuck Mexico and Canada.
It's funny how
Black people, I guess you're okay for now.
It's
Like,
funny how
whoa,
Joe Biden
what?
had, went
I
down
have
to
a bunch
Mexico
of
to apologize.
I have a bunch of black friends.
It's just
They
so-
work for me.
that you're paying for. I think like
There were
I'm
zero
sad
people.
to say-
There were zero people. There was one black person, I think, volunteering for his campaign.
Yeah, there was.
And he was actually a person that was just like
Yeah, he was. It was a teen. It was a high school.
He was just
and
going-
he was just like
volunteering to see how bad it was.
Like the people
Yeah, I
are.
know.
The people are nice, but there's still this like air of like superiority over him for the fact that he was black. He was a black kid, and they were like the way that they treated him was like they're being nice, but still he wasn't good enough, or he wasn't. like,
I wonder how Ivana Trump feels. Does she know what's going
Donald
on?
Trump, you mean?
Does she know what's going on?
No.
He wants to deport you and your people back.
Yeah, Donald Trump is a first generation. I forgot what
Immigrant.
countries. First generation immigrant from. I forgot what country he's from. His surname is actually, or the family name is actually Drumpf. And there was it. John Oliver has done a hashtag as well as a website called Make Donald Trump Again.
Make
Wow.
Donald Trump again.
So yeah, he everything he's saying, it contradicts other things he said as well as who he is. He's had four failed. He's gone through bankruptcy 4 times.
Mhm.
He's invested in things. Did you know he had a steak line? Like
Did I know
steak.
Well, that was a short-lived thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in like the early 2000s.
Like a
You want to
month
know
or
where
two?
you could get these awesome steaks?
They're probably no good, but
No, where you could have gotten these awesome
Huh.
steaks. Do you think from like a grocery store or something?
Walmart
like that?
maybe? I don't know.
No.
Target.
Sharper Image.
What?
Sharper Image.
The electronics company that makes the flashlights for
Yeah,
like,
flashlights
$1.
and like chairs and shit that like sock
And
your
I don't have
ass
to worry
and-
about getting my steaks
Donald
from
Trump had-
You
Sharper
can go.
Image.
You can go to. You could have gone to Sharper Image, and these are the best quality steaks you can ever. have.
Why would he put them in the?
The worst place.
He's rich. He always bounces back, but has no business sense. Doesn't.
That's like putting. I don't even know what that's like. That's like trying to sell cabinets at a restaurant.
I could buy this nice cabinet.
Welcome to
No,
Olive
no,
Garden. Do you
no,
want to
I
buy a
want-
cabinet?
No, I want some pasta, bitch.
Sure, what cabinet?
Sure, we've got
Well, we have-
the best cabinets.
We have the
Good, you gotta do it
I
on
tell you what,
IKEA.
you
Fettuccine
buy
Alfredo.
3 steaks. Buy 3 steaks. Get half off. $7,000 cabinet.
Yeah, there you go.
It's made by the Amish. They know everything.
I mean, he has no. But people are
He
attracted
lost
to
big in
well,
all the black states.
Yeah, well, because we're not stupid. we
know.
Right,
we understand that that's not going to be a win for us at all.
We're like, hey, we know what's gonna be bad for niggas.
Yeah,
Donald
yeah.
Trump's campaign is like,
Literally,
well, they are learning now.
I put it like this. Literally, he doesn't really care. He's just saying what he wants to say, and none of the stuff that comes out of his mouth, I'm like, oh, he said this. It's more like, what's up? I think, and I can't even say I'm surprised about, or surprised with the fact that there are people who support him at all. I think more surprising is some of the people that I know that are close that still support him.
Mm-hmm.
But then I look at the intelligence factor and stuff. I'm like, but some people that I can actually be like, okay, you're kind of like whatever, and they support him like wholeheartedly. I'm like,
do you think?
Are you kidding me? Do you know what he's gonna make America great again? Yeah, you're white. I'm gonna be fucked.
You're safe.
I'm literally gonna be fucked in the ass.
Marco
We're gonna
Rubio.
start these new areas. They're gonna called heados.
Yo.
We're gonna put all of the certain types of people in these heados and make sure they're cordoned. You know that's a ghetto, right, sir? No, heados.
Heados.
It is not a ghetto. Why would you think it's
What do you know? Do you know that if Marco
Sad.
Rubio was a Democrat, he'd be so much more popular right now?
Yeah.
Like he's like the most normal kind of mid. He's like 40.
Yeah.
He's like young. He's
Want to know the
Hispanic.
thingy? He's Hispanic.
Yeah, I mean, but if he ran as a Democrat,
as a Democrat, yeah.
he would be insanely popular.
Well, and just the people don't.
He's
understand.
moderate.
People don't know. People don't know even the history of our own freaking political system. Like the entire thing. Educate yourself, people. Just educate yourself. That's all.
I mean, but both parties have changed drastically since the
1950s, 1950s. Actually, the stuff was actually flip flop.
Well, yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
Democrats are the bad guys.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Republicans
The
are the good guys.
Democrats.
I mean, slavery, the freaking
the Republicans actually.
Civil War was over the Democrats being assholes and wanting to keep slavery.
Yes, and the CSA too.
Well, I mean, you know, let's not get technical.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, and the Jim Crow laws, 1950s.
Jim Crow still exists though.
Yeah, the Jim Crow. No, the where it was like
Yeah.
yeah,
The beginning of Jim Crow
the
laws.
Jim Crow laws were the Democratic opposed.
It wasn't until like
set
the
of
'80s
laws.
when with Reagan when they kind of like flipped around.
Yeah, and Reagan really didn't do much when it came to like racial like stuff. He was just kind of like old. He was old.
I'm seeing now.
He was really
Watch my movie.
Yeah, he was old. He was old as
You
shit.
didn't know that?
Yeah, he was
I knew that.
old as
Like,
shit.
what?
He was fucking
Yeah,
shit.
Reagan's his movie star.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger,
He was
Governor,
old as
Cowboy.
he was old as fuck during that
And
time.
a cowboy.
Yeah, but the thing about Reagan was Reagan did a lot of shady shit. Like, at least, okay, the people that we're fighting now in our war, quote unquote, the Taliban and let's say ISIS and stuff like that. A lot of the weapons that they got, we gave them to them in the 80s
Yeah.
to help fight the Soviets who were in their country.
Now-
And Reagan's like, yeah, we fucking did it, whatever.
I mean, but and Reagan's like, there's no Soviets now, are there?
Yeah, yeah. So,
But now I got a problem.
yeah, and so now, so that happened.
So what? Okay, what video game do you think Donald Trump would play?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
It was hatred.
Battlefield.
Hatred. I think he would play hatred.
No.
I think he would play that
He
duty.
would. He would say all the blacks. Like,
Hatred.
You're white. He'd say, you're white.
He would play. I was like trying to think of the name. Hatred.
You're
He'd play hatred.
You're black. You're.
When does that come out, by the way?
It's already been
It's
out.
already out. It's been out for a while.
really
It's on.
great.
It's
great
on
game,
PC
too.
only.
yeah.
And you got a PC, so you can play it. Kill all the people.
That's very-
Any types. Monster.
Slaughterhouse.
Which was a horrible game, by the way. I just
Yeah, it
bought
was really bad. It was really bad.
But anyway, Trump, 2016.
Trump.
Nope.
That might be the day I put a bullet in my head.